First, it was okay because the first day of school, I actually met my best friend today. We took the same taxi cab to school, and it turns out she went to the same middle school, junior high school as I did, and we took the same cab right in front of my house, and she was across the street, and from there we started talking. So at first it was okay, but when I went to school, everything was different because I'm a bit different than most kids. Even to this day, I'm a bit different than most adults. I'm not the norm, as you would say. I dress differently sometimes, and I act, I speak. I'm different. Even my hair. I've always been a hairy kid, from head to toe. I've always been pretty much hairy. So going to junior high school for the first time was difficult because when I went to the classroom, everyone was pretty much the same visually, like looking at them, they were pretty much the same, except for me, the oddball. Everyone here was straight, long, beautiful. Mine was natural in a bun. Everyone was wearing tight jeans with tight shirt. I was wearing a suit. It's like a dressy because I've always been like that in school. I was wearing like those jeans that are a little bit tight but flared at the bottom. It comes with a jacket for it, the tight jacket. I wore that the first day of school with an inside shirt, to match. So I was looking like I should be a substitute teacher, not the student. So that was the first sign that, I was different. But then as the time went on and the days went on, kids started being a little bit more rude and bullying and all these different things. Because I was so hairy, they would tease me a lot. Like, oh my goodness, why are you so hairy? You need to shave. Why are you so hairy? They used to tease me about my bra size. Oh my goodness. When I walked, they would walk behind me and do this and call me names, pull my hair, make fun of my arm. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad in junior high. It's pretty bad. I can remember a day when it was really bad. They were teasing me for the whole time I was there. And about my hairy arm. And I could just only remember, like, I was so upset. I was like, I'm so tired of this. I'm done. Can't be bothered anymore. I went home and I took, duct tape and I put it on my arm and I ripped it off. Yeah. So, like, but you know how sometimes you're strong. I grew up being a strong kid and then come to this country and everything was just different. People was just completely different. It was just a horrible experience after that. And then high school wasn't anything different. It was the same, but then I started to adjust and I started to understand that kids are going to be like that as long as they're, as long as you're not making a stand for yourself, they're going to constantly be like that. So I wised up. And I decided, hey, I'm beautiful. I'm hairy. So what? I'm different. So what? I started to gain a little bit of footing as to what I was doing in school and how I was in school. So Started to be a little bit better.
I've had cases where children were bullied in school and severely bullied to the point where they didn't want to go to school. But I talked to these children and instilled in them that you have to know who you are, where you're going, and where you have been. And that no matter how much people are putting you down, you can overcome your circumstances.
Kids should tell their parents or teachers their problems about who they're dealing with bullying and whatnot. And if the teacher doesn't do anything, you should tell the principal. And if the principal doesn't do anything, then I feel like that's when you could take it into your own hands. So that's like my little strategic thing of 3 strikes. First you tell the parent, then you tell the teacher, and then you tell the principal. And if the principal doesn't do anything, and if they put their hands on you, then I feel like you should fight back. Usually if you fight back to a bully, they'll see how tough you are. And even if you do get beat up and you leave some markings on them, they'll show that, hey, he's not soft, he's not a pushover, I'm not gonna mess with him, I'm gonna choose a easier target. So that's my advice for kids to stand up to bullying.